Hello, my name is Andy Friedman, and as you may have heard, I'm running for a seat on the Reading Board of Selectmen this April 4th. This is the third of a series of videos aimed at giving you a chance to get to know me. Today, I'd like to talk about why I like to be on the board and what you can expect from me as a selectman. First and foremost, I'd like to see a board balanced by someone from the public sector. The current board is made up of people who worked or work in the business sector. Clearly, having a board with strong business experience is a good idea, but it is equally important to have someone on the board who has strong government expertise. With more than 16 years in state service, as well as a second-term member of the Reading Board of Health, I think I can bring that type of government expertise to town leadership. Reading deserves a selectman who knows how the public sector ticks, when it is functioning as it should, and when it isn't, what needs to happen to get it back on track. Government can be cumbersome and slow, but that doesn't mean it can't be efficient, fast, and responsive to the express needs of the public. I would be a selectman who listens and learns from residents, even when they are frustrated and angry. I believe that a good public servant is responsive to the public. The response may be an explanation of why things are done in a certain way, or it may result in things being done in a different way. Regardless of what the response is, it should always be delivered in a professional and respectful manner, especially when people are upset. I also believe the best leaders are straightforward and transparent. You may not agree with every decision I make, but you deserve to know my position. I would also like to see a less top-down style of government in Reading. As your selectman, I would respect the roles of the many boards, committees, and commissions in town. Each board, committee, and commission has its own mission, resulting in a town that speaks with many voices, not just one. The independence of these different voices is critical for a healthy balance of power. Put another way, the many volunteers that constitute the various town bodies, including town meeting, provide varied and valuable experience to the town and help make us a more vibrant and collaborative community. Last, but certainly not least, recent budget shortfalls are having a negative impact on our schools and our town, as many of you know. I would work with other parts of town government as well as residents to find solutions to this challenge. Part of the solution must include understanding why people were opposed to last year's override. Note that we haven't passed an operational override in town for about 13 years. I would then engage with all of the community to actively and openly support budget solutions, be they measures to encourage business development in town, proposing another operational override, or more likely a combination of the two. I hope that this video has been informative. Thanks for listening. I encourage you to go to the polls on April 4th, and I would greatly appreciate your vote. Meanwhile, I'll see you all next week when I return to my usual jovial self.